What's up, guys? So I want to do another update to the metal detecting thing because I feel like this summer I will definitely be allotting a lot of time to metal detecting because it's extremely interesting to me, and specifically because I found a couple, oddball things. It makes it even more fun. When you spend a lot of time doing it and you find garbage, it gets a little discouraging. But if you watch anyone who's been doing it for an extended period of time, the biggest tip everyone has is to just be patient. You're going to find a lot of garbage before you find some interesting stuff. So yeah, it's just super exciting to me. It's kind of like it's new again. I remember when I first did it, it was really exciting. And the first round, it did kind of get discouraging because I found just so much garbage, so many nails and bottle tops and caps and stuff like that, and scrap metal that, I never found anything cool. But now that I kind of gave it another go and I found some cool stuff and some weird stuff, I'm very interested in it. So I wanted to invest into that a little bit more, and that's what I'm showing you today is a couple things I got. This is, kind of a no-brainer. This is just a metal brush or wire brush, $1.50 at Walmart, $1.70, something like that. And just simply put, I don't happen to have one here. I'm sure if I really dig around, maybe I have one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So I got a new one for less than $2, and this is obviously just to scrub off the dirt off of any kind of findings. All right, so that's a no-brainer. But what's in this box is something that I was kind of interested in for many years, specifically because I'm into precious metals. But now with the addition of metal detecting, it gave me a good excuse to just go ahead and get it. And this is a acid test kit. Okay, so these are extremely popular. You can find this exact kit a lot of places online, anywhere from like $20, $25, sometimes up as high as like 30 or 35, but on average about 20 something. Let's just say that. I actually found this on Amazon, but it was not, I'm a Prime member and I wanted the free shipping, but it was not part of Prime, so I ended up getting it on eBay instead. It ended up being cheaper with free shipping on eBay. So yes, this is an acid test kit. So this has a couple different, acid formulations. One here is for testing silver, right, which is awesome too, just because I happen to, collect silver. I'm interested in that. It's a totally separate hobby, so I can use this for two different hobbies. If I get a questionable piece and I'm kind of curious to see if it's really silver, you can take a little core sample. If it's the case of a coin, you can rub off a little bit on the edge, and check it out, see if it's silver. Also have platinum. Testing. I don't currently own any platinum, but good to have. And these are 4 different gold acid, solutions. This one tests for 10 karat gold. These are for test, obviously different purities. So 10 karat. This one is 14 karat. I think this is 18 karat, and then 22 karat. All right, and then it comes with a little sample stone. So essentially, what you do is you take the piece that's in question. Okay. You rub off a little bit, and it just basically very finely sands a little bit of that material onto the stone. Then you use the acid to see if it's going to erode it away. And that will let you know, if it is that particular metal, and in the case of the gold, like what purity. So I'm sure eventually I will test the stuff I already found, that ring. It's still very questionable. I'm not sure what that is. As well as the Cornish pixie. I'm like 99% sure that's brass now. There's I guess a possibility it's gold, but it's so unlikely. I might not even waste, testing it. But who knows? Maybe in the future I will. But this is more or less for future findings. So I find some different kind of coins that I may or may not be knowledgeable about. I can test to see if there is silver content, or in the case of like jewelry, if I find a gold necklace or a gold bracelet, rings, what have you. If it does seem to be gold, I can test it and test the purity of it. So like I said, pretty affordable. If you're into precious metals, this is a good thing to have anyway. If you're doing some kind of deal, especially if it's for larger quantities of things or a larger piece, you might be, wondering about the risk assessment there. I've actually seen this kit being used once. A couple of years ago, I went to I think it was a Jewish synagogue. They had a big like garage sale type thing to raise money for the church. And I went there, and my friend, they had like a little separate kiosk with this guy that was buying gold and silver. And I had a friend who had a gold ring and wanted me to bring it to see if they can get it appraised, to get an idea what they would buy it for. So he ended up really lowballing it, but I remember being very fascinated because he took the ring, and that's what he did. He rubbed off a little bit of the material, the dust of the gold in this case. I think it was a 14 karat ring. But anyway, he rubbed it off there, did the acid test. Okay, yes, it is, you know, this purity and so forth. And the offer to buy it was super low, so she ended up not selling the ring. But I remember thinking, oh, it's pretty cool. You know, it's how these people test things. Obviously, it's very commonly used. So if you are into precious metals or metal detecting, this is probably a good thing to have. If you have experience with this kit, let me know if you have any tips or tricks or anything I should add to this, you know. They're showing here also a diamond tester. So again, with the idea of metal detecting, you find a ring, it's got some diamonds in there. Of course, you can use this to see if they are genuine diamonds or if it's like CZ or something, as well as I believe it even reads the carats, you know. So, I mean, you can get really heavily into all the different equipment to test stuff, but pretty straightforward, very affordable. I love some feedback. I know there's people out there watching this video who use this, have used it for many years. Tell me your experiences, you know, what kind of learning curve is there? It seems very, very easy and straightforward to do. But yeah, from your experience, is there anything I need to know about it? Anyway, just sharing this with you. I thought it was pretty interesting. Can't wait to try it out in the future. And it's just good to be prepared. You know, if I do find something and I'm curious about it, I don't have to take it to a jeweler or something and possibly have to pay to get it tested. I can just do it myself. So pretty cool. I cannot wait for this summer. I'm telling you, I am ready for the warm weather. I got, hopefully with any free time, I'm gonna do some fishing, some metal detecting, and just get out there into the woods, do some more testing of some bigger blades and stuff. I mean, I love knives, I love using them, I love testing them, but limited to doing things indoors kind of stinks. Getting out in the woods and fiddling around, it's just fun. So hopefully a lot of fresh air and sun is in the near future. I am definitely getting cabin fever this winter. It just seems cold and dark and dreary, you know? So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Take care.